Ladies and gentlemen, the GTS shirts are proud to present the badass Tyler Dyer, the Road Dogg, Nipples McGee, the new Edge Sports Show!
That was awesome. Welcome to our Hell in a Cell prediction show. You had a great introduction there. I guess we'll get right into it.
Yeah.
We'll start with the kickoff. Kickoff, we got very first ever Mizdow. What is the Mizdow? What is
Mizdow TV?
Yeah, Mizdow TV. I was about to say that Mizdow Real, but that's Jericho. You got the first Mizdow TV, and the guest is the Miz, so I'm guessing there's going to be some kind of tension going on.
Triple threat match.
Mizdow is going to turn face and going to win, beat Brock Lesnar, and no, I'm going too far now. Okay. Paul Heyman's going to be on the kickoff panel too, so that'll be pretty interesting.
Get to hear Paul Heyman talk. I'm okay with that.
He's going to talk about how Undertaker lost and Cena got killed and everything fun.
Randy Orton's the next victim.
Yeah, Randy Orton's going to die. But we'll get to that later.
Yeah.
Okay. First match of the evening we're going to talk about is Gold and Stardust defending
The Dusty Boys.
The Dusty Boys defending their tag team championships against
The Cosmic Keys.
The Usos, Jimmy and Jake. Goldust and Stardust have been getting their ass handed to them in the past few weeks, so they need something to kind of lift their spirits. So I think they're going to come away with a win tonight over the Usos. I want to say it's going to have like a dirty ending, but I mean they could win clean. I don't know. They should win clean to put them over a little more and give them some more credibility. But my pick is Gold and Stardust. Troy?
My pick is Gold and Stardust as well. With them losing as much as they have the past few weeks in 6-man tag matches, Goldust being pinned by Sheamus, and Goldust being pinned by John Cena.
Goldust being pinned.
Yeah. I believe that they're going to bring back the disaster kick and take out the Usos.
So we both have Gold and Stardust winning that match. On to the next one. Next match, we have a 2 out of 3 falls match for the Intercontinental Championship. Dolph Ziggler defending his title against the Swiss Superman, the King of Swing, Cesaro. Look at his face. Look at Cesaro's face.
Show them his face.
Look at Cesaro's face. What is he eating? What is he? My pick for this match is going to be Dolph Ziggler. I think Cesaro is. We're going to see the return of the Swing tonight. Since he hasn't really done it since he's been a heel.
And it's going to be a long match.
It's going to be a very long match, and a lot of people are saying it's going to steal the show. I think I agree with that. We've got 2 very talented guys. I'm going to go with Mr. Ziggles retaining his title. It's going to go to 3 falls, obviously, or it wouldn't be a 2 out of 3 falls match.
They wouldn't have it.
But, yeah, so Troy?
I would say that it would steal the show if Dean Ambrose and Seth Rollins weren't in the cell. If that match wasn't on the cards, then this would definitely be the match to see. It's going to be a great match by far because Dolph Ziggler and Cesaro always put on great matches, and it's going to be a long match. They're actually going to have time to do what they need to do.
Everything.
Yeah. But I'm also going to say Dolph Ziggler is going to retain his title.
Sounds good. We're 2 for 2.
On to the next one.
We both agree. We'll save that one for last. We'll save that one for second to last. Next, we're going to talk about Big Show and Rusev, the match no one is looking forward to on the card at all because it's pretty obvious that Rusev's going to win. I think Rusev's going to stay undefeated until Mr. Cena comes into the picture, and then Cena will beat Rusev. And then Rusev will be like Tensai when he debuted, and he'll just fall down the card. Tensai was like unstoppable until Cena becomes Cena. But interesting wild card here is going to be Mark Henry because a lot of people are saying they think Henry's going to interfere, and I'm not sure if he'll cost Big Show the match or he might get Big Show disqualified and give Rusev the win via DQ. So I don't know if that's going to set up for a Big Show Mark rivalry, which we've seen 100 times or not. But I give it to Rusev. Troy?
Give it to Rusev. What they did on Raw last week was completely and utterly tasteless.
Oh, it was awful. I forgot to mention that.
That was the stupidest thing I've ever seen in my life, and they need to keep from attacking U.S. troops.
Yeah.
Even if they are plants.
Plants?
Yes.
They're vegetables. Planned. Scripted. That one.
No, planted is what I meant.
Oh.
Like they're plants.
Oh.
Like WWE planted them in the crowd.
Okay, yeah.
But,
good. Yeah.
And if it was a legit soldier, I'm still not sure. Tyler read something where it said it was a fake soldier.
Mm-hmm. They were saying there was like spots on the uniform that were off, like the patch on one arm should have been on the other arm or something. I don't know what they did wrong.
Anyway, that was stupid all around. But I still think Rusev's going to win. I'm also with him that Mark Henry is going to interfere.
We're 3 for 3. We're becoming a very predictable pay-per-view. Next match we've seen not 100 times, but like the last 4 or 5 pay-per-views that I will never get tired of seeing. The 2 best divas in the business since Trish and Lita is AJ versus Paige for the Divas Championship match. Hopefully they give this one more time than they have the other ones. The other ones have been like 5-minute matches. This one I'll be okay with going 10 because they're just so talented. This one's actually the toughest match I think to call because the last few times they've switched.
Yeah.
The title's gone from one to the other and it's gone back and forth. Alicia Fox and Paige have had like a rivalry or an alliance here recently, and it's been kind of weird. But I'm gonna give for the first time. I'm going to give AJ retaining her title because I think it's just been too short. Well, it's been 5 weeks, but I still think AJ's going to have the title for a while to make this rivalry a little more, give it more credit. Troy?
The Ghost versus the Vampire. You can decide. Obviously, everyone knows who the Ghost is.
Mm-hmm.
That was the only creature I could come up with for AJ.
Vampire.
That is PG-13 rated. I'm gonna, just because Tyler and I have guessed the same winner for each match, I'm gonna say Paige, just to give us a little bit of a competitive edge.
I could see it going either way for sure. It's gonna be a good match. So
this first very, very predictable pay-per-view though.
Our first different pick. Next match. This one could also be a little interesting. Sheamus defending his United States title against The Miz. And we know Damien Mizdow will be in Miz's corner.
Unless it's a triple threat.
It's not going to be a triple threat. I wish it would be. That'd be interesting. But my prediction in this match is going to be Sheamus retaining either via DQ or Sandow cost or Mizdow. Excuse me. That's his new real name. He got it changed. Mizdow costing Miz the title in some way, which sets up for a Mizdow face turn, which will hopefully give him a push, because he's a very talented wrestler, and I'm tired of seeing him come out in like gimmick roles like Sherlock Holmes or an astronaut or LeBron James and losing in 5 seconds. So he's a really talented wrestler, and I remember when he cashed in against Cena, that was a very good match, and he made Cena look amazing. And
that's hard to do.
That was a 20-minute match on Raw, and it was awesome.
John Cena can't wrestle.
Yeah. So I'm gonna go with Sheamus retaining. Either DQ or just clean bro kick. Sure?
Yeah. I'm going to go with Miz.
You think Miz is going to walk away with the title?
Yeah. I'm also going to say that in the pre-show they're going to make it a triple threat match.
You know, Miz could win the title thanks to Sandow, or Mizdow, and then Mizdow getting a match with Miz and winning it.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Miz is going to be the interim champ, as they say backstage.
Kind of like he did with Ziggler, winning the title for one night and then losing it the next.
Good. What's next?
That's a good call. I like that call. Okay.
Oh God! I know.
Next match, the biggest, the most anticipated match in WWE history: Nikki Bella versus Brie Bella. I'm kidding, obviously. The loser must become the winner's personal assistant. This is going to be a terrible match.
Bring back Jerry Springer.
I'm going with Nikki. Because Nikki's going to make Brie her assistant, and she's going to make her do embarrassing stuff that makes the crowd view Brie as a
pathetic little woman child.
Yeah, and I don't know. They're going to make the crowd feel pity on her and all that. So Nikki wins. I don't really have much more to say about that. It's
Nikki. Move along, Nikki.
Okay, now we're going to go to our dual main event. We're
going to save the best for last.
We're going to start with Randy Orton versus John Cena.
The match that the world has seen a million times.
Yes, but this one's going to be in a Hell in a Cell match. And thank God they made it for the number one contendership for the WWE World Heavyweight Championship against Brock Lesnar, which I'm assuming we're going to see at Survivor Series.
The worst pay-per-view ever.
Well, hopefully it'll be good now that Lesnar will be there. Maybe he'll be there. He just got offered to come back to UFC. And by the way, if you leave...
He's leaving at WrestleMania, after Mania.
Yeah. But if he leaves before then and like totally ditches, then he does not need to come back because he's dead to me like The Rock is now. The Rock is dead to me. because he left and came back, and then he left and came back, and he's going to do the same thing for 20 more years. Back to the match. I'm very glad they made this match with a stipulation, like the number one contendership, because before then I was not looking forward to this match at all. It was just going to be a boring grudge match. It was like the loser versus the loser, or the backup versus the backup.
The battle for third place.
Mm-hmm. I'm going to give the match to Orton. First time in a long time I'm actually pulling for Orton because I viewed him as a boring heel. I like him better as a face. He's a good heel, but he's just kind of boring to me. As a face, I find myself rooting for him.
They should have never banned the punt.
Yeah, I missed the punt. I'm going to give it to Orton, and Orton's going to go on to face Lesnar at the next pay-per-view. And Troy?
I'm going to give it to Orton as well because the past few weeks, with all the goings downs in the WWE, Orton's going to win, and he's going to wind up the next WWE World Heavyweight Champion.
You think he's going to beat Lesnar?
Yeah, and then Seth Rollins is going to cash in on Orton right after Orton wins the championship. You heard it here first, people.
Okay, he's picking Orton to win it all, and then Rollins to cash in. Finally, we will end this prediction show by talking about one of my most anticipated matches in a long time. Dean Ambrose versus Seth Rollins inside Hell in a Cell.
In the cell.
This is a grudge match I'm okay with because it's been a long time in the making, and this is going to be the first match in a while. The first match
since the Lumberjack match.
Ambrose didn't win that match. I was going to say the first match that Ambrose is going to win between the two, and I guess this will kind of, this will kind of separate their feud, and it'll let Ambrose go on and feud with somebody else. And it'll let Rollins go on and feud with Orton, the newly face-turned Orton, because I think Orton's going to cost Rollins this match after Rollins curb-stomped Orton on Raw. So Orton's going to cost Rollins. And I like your prediction. Orton goes on to beat Lesnar, even though I don't see Lesnar losing the title until Mania against Roman Reigns.
It could take that long. Roman Reigns ain't going to...
Roman Reigns. Roman Reigns is very talented.
Orton's going to RKO Seth Rollins out of nowhere on top of the cell.
On top of the cell.
Yeah.
That'd be cool.
Through the cell, and then they both fall through and die. The end.
So I'm picking Ambrose. And I'm assuming you're picking Ambrose here.
Yeah, I'm picking Ambrose.
Okay. Something else I wanted to talk about, even though it's not set in stone, it's something just like a little off-the-wall prediction. I think Bray Wyatt is going to be involved in this main event somehow. Not the main event, just the event period. Whether it be him costing somebody the match...
What if Bray Wyatt and Dean Ambrose had a feud going forward?
That could be.
Oh, my Jesus!
See, that's what I was. That's why your prediction kind of got me, because what if Orton doesn't cost Rollins the match at all? What if Orton just beats Cena and then goes on and just forgets about the curb stomp? But Wyatt costs Ambrose the match.
It's coming.
Wyatt costs Ambrose the match. Rollins wins the match, and then Orton goes and beats Lesnar, and then Rollins cashes in on Orton, and then Orton and Rollins have their feud. But I still don't see Lesnar losing the title that quick.
Bray Wyatt and Dean Ambrose.
That would be the best promos.
Just for some reason, throw Paul Heyman in there too.
Yeah.
Let him be a moderator.
Mm-hmm. And CM Punk return.
Yeah, let them all just have a duel in fatal four-way.
For no reason, they come out and talk for 30 minutes every week.
Yeah, no matches against each other. Fatal four-way promo match.
It'll be like church.
Yeah.
I'd be all right with that. Praise Jesus. Hallelujah.
Hallelujah. I'd be kneeling.
All right, guys. Anything you want to throw in there? What you think might happen? It's off the wall, not on the card, or...
I think WWE needs to hire us.
You heard it here first. We're applying. That pretty much covers the Hell in a Cell pay-per-view. I hope it's a good one. It's been 5 weeks since we've had one. It's been a long time. Seems like it's been forever.
Be on the lookout for TNT Entertainment and TNT Sports Talk.
Mm-hmm. Those videos are coming. We appreciate you guys watching. And as far as prediction shows go, we will see you guys next month, for the Survivor Series prediction show.
That's the next pay-per-view?
Yeah, it is. Keep your head up. Maybe it'll be a good one.
Get rid of tag matches.
See you guys next month.
Comment, ask questions, subscribe. Peace out.